I'm Geoff Garver. I'm a member of the ELGA steering committee from Montreal, Canada. I work at McGill University coordinating a law and governance research initiative as part of the leadership for the Ecozoic partnership that McGill has with the University of Vermont. I started developing ideas about ecological law over 15 years ago, shortly after I had discovered ecological economics, a whole new model of how we can provide for people and protect the environment that doesn't depend on economic growth. And the question that I was thinking about and have been thinking about since is, what is the equivalent in law of what ecological economics is to economics? So I did a law master's at McGill developing this idea of the rule of ecological law, and then finished a PhD in geography that further developed these ideas. I'm strongly committed to taking an interdisciplinary approach to ecological law, as it depends so much on science and the humanities and social sciences, dealing with how humans relate to their one and only finite planet Earth. I've come to see the present moment in history as one where there's an irreconcilable clash between the growth-insistent narrative that controls right now our economics and our legal systems, and an ecologically limited narrative that is the only way we can have a safe future for people on our finite planet. Part of this is the planetary boundaries. In the past 25 years, there's been exciting new research, but also scary new research that's telling us about the global ecological limits that we're at risk and already starting to transgress. Limits related to climate change, to our biosphere and our biological systems, the rate of extinctions, the amount of nitrogen and phosphorus that we're putting into ecosystems. What this amounts to is that as our economy grows, we are increasingly putting the ecological foundations of our economy and of our lives at risk. Planetary boundaries are often described as providing limits of safe operating space for humanity. But they're also related to providing safe operating space for all life on Earth. And I've been really excited recently to see the idea of donut economics, Kate Raworth's idea of combining planetary boundaries which form a ceiling or outward limit with a minimum floor of social and justice needs for people around the world. Things like access to clean water, to clean environment, to food, shelter, peace, security, and so on. And this year I was really excited to see that this idea of donut economics is being applied in Amsterdam. These are the kind of models in which ecological law and ecological economics can more and more prove that they are the path forward for humanity and for the rest of life on Earth. And I'm excited to be working with my colleagues in ELGA and around the world to develop this new way of looking at law and governance.